Hi, friends. I'm your host, Laura Poe, and I am joined today by a very special guest, the CEO of one of my very favorite cruise lines. Thank you so much for joining me today, Nirmal. We're on board the beautiful Valiant Lady for a celebration cruise. Thank you so much for hosting us. I would be remiss if I didn't congratulate you on officially being in the water with sailors for 3 years now.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
Taking sailors all over the world on epic journeys. I know that you have covered so much ground in such a short amount of time, but you have even more up your sleeve. What can sailors look forward to in 25 and 2026?
Oh, yeah, but you're right. It's been an incredible journey for us over the last 3 years. And last year, 24, was a pretty special year for all of us. It was a year that we finally had all 3 ships up and running for the whole year. We won 2 big consumer awards last year, Travel and Leisure and Condé Nast. And I think really affirming what a special product this is. We were the first brand to sweep all of Cruise Critic Awards.
Amazing.
I think the only brand to ever do that. Best dining, best cabins, best service, best ship, best value for money. Got it? There are a lot of them.
Best.
Yeah, but the point being, though, it was a real kind of inflection point for the brand where people really started to understand the brand, understand what we are. And I think it became very clear to people that if you're traveling without kids, then we're a perfect option for everyone in that respect. And so when you think about 25 and 26, there's phenomenal things to come from us. People love being on these ships. They love the fact that there's an elevated, sophisticated, kid-free environment. They've been asking for more itineraries from us. They've been asking us for more food choices, more entertainment. So we're rolling out updated menus across the ships, updated entertainment across the ships, and lots more interesting itineraries, including Brilliant Lady launching later this year. The other thing we've been asked for a lot is people love our theme voyages. They love our celebration voyages. They love our Eat and Drink Festival. This first quarter is Wellness Month, where we have lots of different things to celebrate wellness, because let's face it, the end of the year is always exhausting with the holiday period. So we'll be able to relax and enjoy a more wellness-oriented cruise. We've got wellness happy hours on the ships, being low APV alcohol happy hours, obviously, because it would I don't know if that would kind of be an oxymoron, right? A wellness happy hour. But anyway, so we're having that on board the ships this year, so people know about that. We have a comedy festival happening this year as well. People super excited about that. You won one of our celebration voyages, I think, last year with Richard. We're doing another 3 again this year.
I'm signed up.
You are perfect, yeah. And last year everyone thought it was a bit much because we did 3 celebration voyages in 1 week. And the feedback we got, people actually wanted to be on all 3 of them. So we've broken them up this year, so you can be in any one of them. We've got longer itineraries in our itinerary mix now, because across the first 3 years we had pretty much short itineraries. People have been asking to spend more time on the ship, so we're getting 10 nights, 11-night itineraries. We've got some longer itineraries from Miami starting in the winter of 25. So it's just a really exciting year for me, and like I said, people really understand the product now, and I'm just really, really proud of the team and our crew. And every time I'm on board, and I'm sure you feel the same way, right? We just have such a special group of people that work on our ships. Our culture on board our ships is just wonderful. What makes this experience so special, and I think everyone just feels so comfortable and so welcomed on board the ships. And it's the one thing that I love hearing over again. It's like, I just feel I can come on these ships, I can relax, I can be myself, and it's a great day holiday, and it's phenomenal for a lot of first mates to put their sails on board, because everyone ends up rebooking, which is great.
Yes. And I think you brought up some great points. Like, not only do you have new hardware coming out with your 4th ship, Brilliant Lady, and some amazing new itineraries, you're also really leaning into feedback from sailors. So when you hear that people enjoy something, you're taking that feedback to heart. And I think that is part of what makes Virgin Voyages an amazing brand. So thank you for that. There's something for everybody.
There is. And look, I think sometimes brands are worried about admitting when things didn't go quite the right way, or something wasn't right? And at Virgin, we've always been of the mindset that you try things, and if it didn't work out, then you admit it and you move on and you tweak it, right? Or you should not be afraid of feedback, right? I love feedback, to be honest with you. I love being able to listen to what our sales are telling us. Obviously, we have some of our top first mates. Obviously, Laura is one of our top first mates. And so Laura is great at giving us feedback. We actually have feedback sessions sometimes, right? We have Zoom calls, and she tells us about what you're hearing from people. And I think it's a great part of our brand. It's an important part of our culture at Virgin, right? Being open to feedback, listening, evolving the product based on what people are asking for. And so, think about entertainment as a great example, right? People have been asking for more comedy. more live music. And so you're seeing now on the ships more bands, more comedy, more live music, more interesting entertainment around the ships than we had before. And that's a big part of what people are asking for. Because sometimes initially when we first launched, people said there was not enough to do on our ships. Now there's plenty to do on our ships, but all based on feedback, right? And I think it's a really important part of our brand and an important part of our future.
I agree. So pivoting a little bit, there are obviously a lot of cruise brands that cruise to Alaska, but I know that Virgin has some cheeky, unique plans to do Alaska differently. So if someone's interested in visiting Alaska, why Virgin?
Well, look, first of all, why Virgin? If you think about why Virgin generally, right? People love being on the ships because they're a kid-free environment, right? The kid-free environment allows us to create a much more elevated, sophisticated feel across our ships. People love the food, they love the entertainment, they love the service, they love the fact that we don't nickel and dime, right? We need a lot more value, right? So all those great things are going to be what we have in Alaska, obviously. People were really looking forward to him sitting on a hammock and watching the Alaska landscape go by, and so we're looking at that. They're excited about being on a new ship. We'll obviously have lots of new exciting twists for Brilliant. Now, I would be probably spilling the tea a little bit too much if I were to say much more, but I think people should look at what we've done with all our other ships that we've gone into our destinations, right? We always offer late stays and overnights. We always offer immersive experiences. Our team has got a lot of great plans for what our ships are going to look like and feel like in Alaska. More to come this year, obviously. What I encourage people to do is to start to get on board, because those itineraries are really popular, actually, and particularly the long Alaska itineraries have been really, really popular because people are very excited about spending time on the ships and spending time on them in Alaska.
Yes, absolutely. Those are selling really well. I'm booked on them personally.
I'm very
excited.
Perfect.
Speaking of ships, the OG Scarlet Lady just had her epic glow up at the end of 2024. What have been some of the most popular enhancements so far with sailors on board?
Yeah, so Scarlet Lady had her dry dock. So I don't know if you guys know, but basically a ship has to go every 4 or 5 years, has to go into dry dock, and we do a lot of required maintenance, marine technical ice maintenance. So we did that end of last year in Italy. But classic us, right? We called it her glow up. That she went for a European makeover. She actually got herself Scarlet. If you know, she's a new mermaid now. She has a new hairdo.
Yeah.
And she's a bit more vibrant, I guess. I don't know what the best way to describe her new Scarlet. But in the process of that, again, listen to all that feedback, we decided to make some more changes to the ship. So we actually put a new restaurant concept on board. In the evening, Razzle Dazzle transforms into Lucky Lotus, which is a high-end Asian-inspired menu, and we've been having phenomenal feedback on the menu. The actual space got a redo as well, because we got some feedback that in the evenings, Razzle Dazzle felt a bit too casual for people, and people really wanted something that felt a little more elevated, more premium, a little bit more in line with the other restaurants on board the ships.
Yeah.
And so we actually redid all the interiors on Razzle Dazzle. So Razzle Dazzle on her own has a new interiors, makes her feel a bit more elevated. And then at nighttime, a pop-up restaurant shows up, and it's Lucky Lotus, which is been phenomenal. We had Grants Club 2, which is our coffee bar up in the galley for those people that have been on our ships before. Those who haven't, we have 2 coffee bars on ships. One of them actually is up on deck 15. We've now converted that into a bar and a coffee shop. So in the evenings, we can serve espresso martinis. In the mornings too, I guess, if that's what people are looking for. But we've got espresso martinis on draft. We've got other things on draft up there. And so that's been a real great transformation for that. We created a new wine bar environment in our Wake restaurant, which is our fine steak and seafood restaurant. People love our wine pairings. People love the fact that our food is so elevated, right? And we pair that so well with all our different beverage pairings. And so we have some new stuff there. We've got new cabanas on board around our pool environment, again, because people said to us, our current cabanas are a little bit divorced from the pool area, so let's bring them closer into the pool area. And then we've got some other few little surprise touches along the way through Scarlet. But it's been phenomenally well received, actually. And a lot of it was changes that people were asking for. That we were able to do. And so, watch the space for more and more of these updates coming across the fleet. But that gives you a flavor for the changes that are going on now. Our ships have been so well received. We have so many repeat sailors now that it's wonderful to have so many people come back and back in. But what it's meant for us is that we've actually had to accelerate our innovation pipeline because ordinarily, you typically refresh your entertainment every 4 to 5 years, typically. We're refreshing our entertainment after 2 years, right? Just because people are coming on the ships so often.
Yeah.
And it's fair enough. They want new experiences. And, we very much are very proud of the software, the experience on board the ships. and it's something we need to do. So it's actually a really good push from our loyal sailors in particular to continue to innovate the product and keep it fresh. And we're welcome to the feedback, and we're open to the challenge. And hopefully, when you get on board, have you been on board, Scarlet, yet?
We're on next month to see the changes.
All right,
I'm
perfect.
So
all right, so you have to give me some feedback after that. I guess when Lucky Lotus, try the ribeye from Lucky Lotus.
Okay.
Everyone's raving about the ribeye, served with a black peppercorn sauce and some shishito peppers and some pickled red onions.
Ooh, all the restaurants seem to have a little bit of a competition with who has the best steak.
Yes.
I think that
Which one's yours? Yeah.
I think it's extra virgin. That might be a controversial opinion.
No, actually, we hear that a lot. Actually, yeah, perversely, we hear a lot of people say they actually don't think the best steak is in the wake. They think the best, which is our steak and seafood restaurant. They're all good, but yeah, people like the extra virgin one.
Yeah.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the one in Razzle Dazzle now, in Lucky Lotus. I personally love the steak in Pick Agave.
Oh, so good with the cheese.
With the cheese, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
No, cheese, can't go wrong with some cheese.
One of the other really exciting enhancements on Scarlet Lady has been the addition of more suites.
Yes.
I think a lot of people love to come on board as rock stars, and everyone is treated excellent on board. You receive excellent service, excellent food, but people are really interested in that elevated experience. So I was very excited to see that there's even more suites on board.
Yes,
now.
It was one of the big piece of feedback we get, because our suites basically sell out very far in advance. So if you're looking at booking a suite, I really encourage people to book it as soon as they know they want to go, book the suite, and because they typically will sell out. So we actually put more suites into Scarlet. And that's also been pretty well received. People love this. I mean, our suites are gorgeous, right? The interiors of our suites, the marble bathrooms, the bar that's included. I mean, having your own RockStar agent makes a huge difference to your experience. I mean, everyone should feel like a rock star on a voyage, right? But those people that are booking the RockStar suites, they get a pretty special experience on board the ship.
I agree. If you're game, I'd love to do some rapid fire questions with you. Okay, lightning round. Favorite restaurant on board?
Think got it.
Okay. What is your favorite menu hack from the restaurants?
What do I do? It's the hot dogs.
Okay.
Actually. So not many people know, but you can get a hot dog in the social club.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to get the vegan, but with the pickles and the jalapeno from the Philly.
Oh, I need to try this.
But I still get the regular hot dog, but I get the vegan toppings and the Philly toppings on top of that one.
A complicated order.
It's a very complicated order, yeah. Didn't explain it very well, but it works.
We're going to try it.
Yeah.
I'll report back.
Okay, I'll take you there later.
All right, favorite Caribbean itinerary and favorite non-Caribbean itinerary?
Caribbean probably be the 4-night. Bimini. I mean, any of the Caribbean itineraries are good at Bimini, frankly.
Yeah.
I love Bimini.
Incredible.
I think Bimini is such a special experience. And again, Bimini we activate that whole beach club. It's our food, it's our stuff, it's our music. And so we're able to bring that beach club to life and make it so special. So anything with Bimini on it. I like the 4-night because I like the quick getaway itinerary. So for me, it's the 4-night Bimini itinerary. Overseas, I actually like the Athens itineraries are probably our most popular.
Yeah.
I actually like our Barcelona itineraries.
Amazing.
Because I think Barcelona is an easy place to get to, airfare-wise. And then I love the overnight in Ibiza. I think Ibiza is one of the most special places around, and I've had such great experiences there with my wife. We're not really the big party club kind of people. We're more, great food or a nice beach club. It's a bit more chill. So we tend to do that. And we've been to some amazing, sunset beach clubs in Ibiza, because the overnight's in Ibiza, obviously, right? So you get to spend more time out and about. But we've not been to any of the big clubs. We were there actually last year for a Virgin Celebration voyage, and some of the team did go out till 4 a.m. I think it was, and I think saw David Guetta or something like that. I was back in bed by 11.
That's the best part, right? You get to curate your voyage to be exactly what you want it to be.
Correct. But this year in particular, actually, I'm really excited about the long itineraries in Europe. Again, that feedback we got was that people wanted more itineraries and more diversified itineraries. So yes, we've got our traditional 7-night itineraries from Barcelona and from Athens, but we also have these really exciting 10-night itineraries and 11-night itineraries. Some of them are open jaws, and we're going to some really cool places. I have not been on the itinerary that goes up to Dubrovnik yet. I would love to do that one. I did love Game of Thrones, so I'd love to go back and see that. But those 10 nights, 11 nights with overnights all through them, I think some of them have 2 or 3 late stays in them, are really, really popular. And so while I haven't done one yet, I'd imagine that one of my favorites might become one of those.
That's exciting.
Once I get in. But I'm in the office too much. I need to get out more.
You need a vacation.
Yeah, I need a good first mate to help me. Do you know anyone?
Me too.
Perfect.
All right, after Scarlet Night, where's your favorite place to grab a bite to eat? The galley or the pizza place?
Oh, pizza for sure.
Okay. What's your go-to pizza?
Pepperoni.
Mine too.
Oh, nice.
Excellent. I love that. And favorite bar on board?
I'm not a big drinker. So I'm more the coffee guy.
Okay.
So Grounds Club.
Grounds Club?
Grounds Club.
And they have something for everybody now.
Yeah, they do, particularly on Scarlet now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not getting that espresso martini. I'm just hanging out.
And bringing us home, Nathan told me that I had to ask if there was any personal experience that informs the entertainment on board. Maybe you were a part of a group or something in your past.
You've been backgrounding me, I hear. Yeah.
I may not be invited back.
So I tend to do dance challenges with our crew.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, so when we did, if you know, we did Come a Chameleon
Yes.
last year. I'm sure some of your sailors would have seen that. We did a big TikTok dance challenge. We had this influencer dance through a subway in New York.
Yes.
And we took his dance and we actually made it happen across the entire ship. So I came to all the ships, and with any crew member that was willing to do it with me, we recorded a series of videos where we did our own version of this dance that the influencer done. The influencer did much better than I did. I'm not sure I would have made an influencer video based on my dance, but they did it all around the ship. So I don't mind dancing with our crew now. Look, our crew I tell you, the thing that I love when I come on these ships is I love being able to interact with our crew, and you've seen what our crew are like, and you know, I just anytime I can spend doing something fun with them, letting them know how special they are, letting them know how much we value them and appreciate what they do, is always something I'm going to jump at.
Yeah.
And you know, we can't forget that what makes this company special, what makes this product experience, what makes all our sailors keep coming back and back again. Yeah, they love kid-free, they love food, all that kind of stuff. It's the crew, right? And I know it's so cliche to say it, and every brand will say, and look, our industry has an amazing crew, right? All across our cruise industry, we've got incredible crew, right? But the crew on our ships are just so special, and you know, we allow them to be themselves. I think they all feel so comfortable and so empowered because we do allow them to be themselves, allow them to bring their personalities to work. And I think it reflects and creates such a special environment on board. And so anytime I can be part of helping our crew be the best version of themselves, is very, very special to me. And I always say to people, you know, my job as a leader of this business is to make the people around me shine. It's not about me, it's not about dancing, all those kind of things. It's about what I can do to make everyone around me shine, because we as leaders, and it's a big leadership trait for me that I think is so powerful, and really perhaps with Richard, is we as leaders always look good if the people around us are looking good, right? And so it should not be about us trying to make ourselves, it should be about making sure they shine. And if there's anything I can do to make that happen, if it's dancing or any one of those things, then I'm all up for it.
I love that, and I think that really speaks to the heart of this brand. Thank you so much, Nirmal. This was really fun.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on board. And well, congratulations on being one of our top
Thank
100
you.
first mates. And thank you so much for what you do. And to all your sailors out there, hope you come back. For those of you who've never sailed before, hope you give us a try. And for those who've sailed before, welcome back and enjoy Lucky Lotus.
Thank you.